what has it been like for you trying to bring this to the market, educate people, the narrative? Do the hotels get it right away? Or do they just take for granted that this thing that they monetize is always going to be there?
It has been a journey, and you hit the nail right on the head with that piece, the education piece for us. It's definitely a difficult challenge, but at the same time, an exciting one. Is we're not only building a company, which is difficult in its own right. Any entrepreneur, as you know, can testify to that, and then an environmental and mission-driven one, but also when we're effectively building the market as we go. We're not disrupting a system that exists. We're basically helping convince people that this is a huge asset that they depend on. So, as a hotel owner, for example, if people are coming to snorkel and scuba dive and you don't have a reef, they're probably not going to come stay at your resort. Not to mention, there's an insurance piece at play because if that reef is healthy, it's going to reduce wave energy so that if a hurricane comes through, you less damages from the storm. So we've had hotel owners who are like, I get it, this makes sense. We need to do a project like this, and we've had hotel managers $1,000 Italian loafers and don't understand that they have an asset in the ocean because they only see what's on land.
Mm.
So it does depend who you're talking to, and it definitely continues to be a journey, but it does give us a sort of sandbox like approach where we can help create things the way we think they should be. Doesn't always happen, but you also, I think, when I say you, I should say like we are all aided by the fact that right now a lot of attention is being paid to this space. So the UN actually declared this is the decade of ecosystem restoration. There's a lot of major players who you wouldn't really think of as being progressive when it comes to climate action, like the insurance industry, actually developing a scheme where they're basically saying, hey, coastal property owners, if you pay to restore reefs, your premiums may go down because this is going to result in less of a payout. Foreign debt being forgiven in exchange for conservation, sustainable development. There's a lot of these things that are coming online as we build out the business. So there's a lot of connecting the dots and pieces. There's almost a political hat that has to be played, and which is kind of fun to work in this space in the global ecosystem. But there's been lows for sure, from Hurricane Dorian to the pandemic to plane crashes to business deals falling through. But it also is incredibly exciting to be able to help move this space in a way that needs to happen in a way that's going to benefit so many people, so in a collaborative fashion.